Hey, 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 what's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I am here by myself. You notice there's no Todd with me. This is our Monday episode, our coaching Monday. So, Todd is off on an airplane literally as we speak. He's off to the EXP convention, EXP. Not going to lie, a little bit of FOMO there. I'd like to be there networking with all kinds of EXP agents all across the country and world. But someone's got to hold down the fort here. So that's what I'm doing today. Over the last few weeks, Todd and I have been recapping the 12-week program, track program that we've been coaching and doing as a group of realtors. And we've been recapping every week. So last week was week 12, and we recapped the whole program. For the rest of the year, which we've got about 6 weeks left or so, we're going to be going over a part of the program that we ended off on, which was the 19 things that they don't teach you in real estate school. Shout out to Jake Dixon. Here's the book right here. You can pick it up on Amazon, the 19 things they don't teach you in real estate school. So going to be covering number one on the list, which is start day one with a database. So number one, first I want to read you the 19 just to kind of give you a summary of those 19. Spoiler alert, we're just gonna rattle off the 19 now, and then we're gonna get to number one. So number one, start day one with a database. That's super important. I'm gonna be covering why in a minute. Number two, lead with revenue, not expenses. Obviously, you don't want to lead just, burning all kinds of money without the income. Number three, lead generate for 2 to 3 hours per day. Number four, find a coach or accountability partner or both. Define your standards. Number five, define your standards and systems. Number six, create your mission, vision, values, beliefs, and perspectives. Number seven, utilize social media. See what we're doing here? Number eight, be learning based. Go to training. Always be learning. Number nine, track your business early and often. At Club Wealth, we say, inspect what you expect. Number 10, treat your business like a business. Obviously, this is a business for those of us that it is a business for, treat it like a business. For some agents out there, it's kind of a hobby or some kind of a pastime. But for those of us that have to put on the table, it's a business. You should treat it as such. Number 11, associate yourself with like-minded people. Number 12, master listing presentations. You have to list to last to be good at that, mastering the listing presentation. Number 13, master scripts and objection handlers. So that's something that you want to be an expert at. Number 14, know your local market better than anyone else. You should know that. You should study that on a regular basis. You should time block for that. Number 15, set goals and create a plan to achieve those goals. A goal without a plan, without a strategy, without a deadline, someone said is just a pipe dream. So you want to have a deadline to reach your goals, and you want to have a plan to reach your goal. Just have a goal for the sake of having a goal. Number 16 on the list, be a time blocking ninja. All right, be a time blocking ninja. Number 17, live in abundance, not scarcity. There are, if you're in the real estate business, there are countless properties out there for us to transact with. So don't get caught up in the one that's going wrong, in the one that went pending yesterday, in the one that so-and-so realtor down the street got the listing and you didn't. That's being scarce. You don't want to be that way. Live in abundance. Number 18, create a vision for your business. That's something really important. If you have no vision, if you have no destination, how do you know where to go? Number 19, and last, drum roll please. Know your big why. So those are the 19 rattled off. Jake Dixon is the author. Look it up on Amazon. All right, number one, we're going to go with start day one with a database. So when you're getting into the real estate business, I can't lie, when was it? 2008. So 2004, I was kind of a part-time realtor for my first 4 years because I had a full-time job. And then, no, it was 2004 when I was transitioning from a different field into into the real estate industry for the very first time. And I started my first day without a full-time job, and I was a realtor full-time this day for 2 weeks. I kind of sat in front of a computer and I thought, man, what do realtors do all day long? This is 2004. I'm like, what do realtors do all day long? Because for that, I was a part-time realtor and I was putting out ads, and people would call me on the ads, and I would answer the phone and work with those people on the weekends. But when I didn't have my full-time job, I ran those ads, but all day, the phone wasn't ringing all day before. It was just a treat when the phone would ring. So when I started my first time full-time, I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs waiting from these ads, and the phone wasn't ringing as often as it seemed to ring when I had a full-time job. So I didn't really have a lot of great guidance, and I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know about books like this. I used to read the Realtor magazines back then to try to get some ideas, but I didn't start on day one with a database, which is today's tip. Start day one with a database. The easiest way you can do this is creating a list. I would say of 100 people. You can do pen on paper, you can do an Excel spreadsheet, but create a list of 100 people that know you. If they know, like, and trust you, that's a plus. If they're local, that's a plus. If you're new to an area, it's going to be harder for you to name 100 people that know you in that new area. So you'll want to create maybe a hot list of people you want to get to know, people that could help you and you could help them. You can bring value to them in some way. So create a list of 100 people. There are 4 laws to the database. Law number 1 is to have a database, right? So law number 1, have the database. We just talked about how you can start a database. Number 2, feed it daily. So when you're talking to people, real estate related, you're having conversations, even if it's not real estate related, you're just connecting with someone, contact. That's someone that after that conversation knows you, if the conversation went well, they like you, and they probably trust you a little bit. So you want to feed your database on a regular basis. Number 2, law is communicate with the people on a regular basis. So, if you just have a list of 100 people, that list on paper is not going to get you very far. You want to communicate with them on a regular basis. You want to have a system for communicating with them on a regular basis. There are lots of books about that. There are things, the retouch system with those people 33 times a year. But just remember, phone calls, text messages, social media, comments, invitations, events. Those are ways that you can stay in touch with the people in your database. And the 4th law is service all the leads. So sometimes we have a bad habit of focus on the trend that's right in front of us, or the person that seems like a hot lead, and we put all our focus in that one lead or in that one transaction, and we start forgetting other ones that might be nurture opportunities. Brian Buffini, well-known coach, he used to say, act like a farmer and think like act like a hunter and think like a farmer. So you want to hunt when the opportunities are there. You want to get those opportunities, but you also simultaneously you want to be sowing seeds that will bear fruit in the future. So the 4 laws: have a database. Law number 2, feed it daily. Law number 3, communicate with them regularly. And law number 4, all of those lead. If I can add, a bonus one to that, is have a CRM. When you have a CRM, it makes all of this much easier. Todd and I use a CRM called Ponce. It's great, and it has tons of plans that you can subscribe to for staying in touch with your contacts. But again, you don't have to spend money necessarily. Just pick up on your phone. Most of us have probably a couple thousand contacts in our phones. Start with that, look through that, see which people on there would actually potentially do business with you. More advanced than that, you can start organizing your database into people that have done business with you, would very, very likely do business with you, may have prompted to kind of an C category. So just want to touch on the importance of having a database on day 1, which is thing number 1, the 19 things estate school. Besides that, Todd and I are hosting an event November 16th at the Agents Who Win 1 o'clock. For Florida agents, it's all about their attorney's going to be presenting all of the changes that were recently made to the ad contract, the FAR bar contract. So they recently updated the contract. They changed a bunch of clauses and lines in there. So if you want to learn what those changes mean, join us. Communicate with one of us. That's going to be November 16th at 1 o'clock at the Agents Who Win office, and that is where we've been hosting the last few events. So, hope we see you there. And Todd, we'll see you next week. Enjoy your time in Las Vegas. And thank you, everybody, for your time.